Hi, welcome to Windsor, Ontario, a city known for its rich industrial history and vibrant community. Today, we delve into the story of one of its most iconic and controversial landmarks, the Zalev Scrap Yard. The Zalev Brothers came to Windsor from Sarnia in 1921 and located at Mercer Street and Elliott Street on lands which were later acquired by Kelsey Hayes. In 1946, Zalev Brothers moved to a swampy site on Howard Avenue which had to be drained and graded. Over the decades, Zalev Brothers introduced automation and innovation processing techniques, setting new standards in the scrap metal industry. Today, Zalev Scrap Yard is part of Ferrous Processing and Trading, FPT, a leading scrap metal processor in North America. FPT acquired Zalev Brothers in 1998, expanding its reach and capabilities. FTP is an American company with branches in Michigan, Florida, Ohio, Tennessee, Mexico, and Canada. The yard processes a wide range of ferrous and non-ferrous metals, contributing significantly to the recycling industry. Zalev Scrap Yard plays a crucial role in the local economy, providing jobs and supporting other industries through its recycling efforts. However, the journey hasn't been without challenges. When we think of Zalev, it often conjures up a vision of waste, dirt, and pollution, a stain in the middle of our thriving city. However, looking deeper into the story has given me a clearer picture of why Zalev Scrap Yard Metal Recycling is operating on Howard Avenue inside the city. There have been discussions and attempts by the city to relocate the scrapyard due to environmental and community concerns. Despite these efforts, Zalev Scrap Yard continues to operate at its current location, addressing concerns and working towards better practices. In my research, I came across a comment to one of the articles that made sense to me. When the post was written 12 years ago, Zalev produced briquettes. They kind of look like large hockey pucks. Now they produce ingots, as we can see in the video. This is what he had to say. The hot coal briquettes, as they call them, is a very dirty process, and the Canadian and US governments won't allow any new licenses to start the manufacturing of them. The current license is grandfathered in, but they cannot get a new license, so they will stay right where they are at. Even if they did move, the land wouldn't be usable for a long time. So, if they had moved the business, it would have been shut down. So they planted their feet and saved the business. Good for them. But what about having an industry like Zalev in the city? Is it creating pollution we should not be exposed to? Is it hazardous to the people in the area? Good questions. Let's start learning how they process the metal at a scrapyard like Zalev Brothers. First, the scrap metal is collected from various sources and sorted into ferrous, containing iron, and non-ferrous, not containing iron, metals. This is often done using magnets and other sorting technologies. The sorted metals are then shredded or crushed into smaller pieces to make them easier to handle and process. The shredded metal is melted in large furnaces. The temperature and type of furnace used depend on the type of metal being processed. The metal is purified to remove any impurities. This can be done through various methods, including electrolysis and the use of chemicals. The purified metal is then poured into molds to create ingots or other shapes, which can be easily transported and used in manufacturing. The processed metal is then transported to manufacturers who use it to create new products. I couldn't find specific details about the pollution control measures implemented by Zalev, or what pollutants are released with production. However, companies like Zalev Brothers are monitored by environmental inspectors to ensure they comply with regulations and minimize their environmental impact. Recently, the owner of Zalev Scrap Yard was involved in a legal case in Detroit. The case revolved around allegations of environmental violations and improper waste disposal practice. In response to the legal case, Zalev Scrap Yard took steps to address environmental concerns and improve its practices. The company implemented stricter waste management protocols to ensure proper disposal and recycling of materials, minimizing environmental impact. Zalev Scrap Yard also increased its engagement with the local community, addressing concerns and working together to find solutions. Additionally, the company invested in sustainable initiatives, such as upgrading equipment to reduce emissions and adopting more eco-friendly practices. There are substantial gains made from a company like Zalev to the environment as well. Here are some key points. Recycling metals reduces the need for extracting and processing new raw materials, conserving natural resources like aluminum and copper. The process of recycling metals consumes less energy than traditional metal production from raw ores, leading to substantial energy savings. Using recycled materials reduces energy-intensive processes, thereby lowering greenhouse gas emissions. Recycling scrap metals prevents it from ending up in landfills, reducing soil and water pollution. Recycling minimizes the environmental impact associated with mining activities and prevents the release of hazardous substances. Scrap metal recycling is more water efficient compared to metal production from raw ores, contributing to water conservation. Overall, scrap metal recycling is a sustainable solution that promotes a greener and more responsible approach to metal production and waste management. I still believe Zalev is not located in the most desirable place for such a business. However, they were there long before the city grew to surround this enterprise. Zalev is a part of the Windsor community. The company actively participates in local events and supports various community initiatives, showcasing its commitment to giving back. Where I imagined a misplaced business, I can now see a company that has weathered challenges and continues to evolve. Its story is a testament to resilience and innovation. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insight into our community. This is Bob Jones, and I will see you in the next video.